every Thursday in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. That is New York time. This is Nick here. I always have a training for my team. And my mission is to at least help one person change their lives using binary options trading strategies that I share freely. Okay, I don't charge for the training. I don't charge for the webinar. It's a free webinar. You can hop on and jump into the webinar every Thursday morning between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York time. So guys have been asking me on privately why I don't charge for the training. And the reason is because we are going through a very serious time in life. Most people have never seen anything like this. The pandemic, the 2019 COVID pandemic has ravaged many, many people's lives, okay? We have neighbors that I know, I have people that I know, loved ones, they have lost loved ones, they have lost their businesses, people have lost their entire careers, lives have been changed. And if you don't have anyone that you know that is suffering from this, you just need to look a little further and you'll realize how much people are suffering. So this really touched me and hit very close to home. So I decided that the skills that I have learned over many, many years, I'm going to share them freely, okay? And if I can touch one person's life, then my day is made and I am happy. If I can touch the millions of you, one person out of the millions of you that are going to watch these free trainings on YouTube, because every webinar that we do on Thursdays, I record it and I upload it to YouTube, to my channel. The YouTube channel is new and it's called Smart Wolf Club, and I'll request you to subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell notification. So anytime I upload a new training, a new webinar, recorded webinar, you are the first one to be notified. And I promise you that these webinars are going to change your life, okay? Because during the webinar, I share a lot of things. I talk about the mindset for a successful trader. I also teach a skill. Every webinar, we teach a skill. So you have to stay up to the end of the webinar to learn some of the skills, because I share the knowledge throughout the webinar, okay? So you can't skip around and learn the strategy. I share I spread the knowledge, the information throughout the webinar, okay? So just stick from the beginning to the end. And if you cannot spare 1 hour or 1 hour, slightly more than an hour to learn a new strategy that can change your life, then you are in the wrong place. And basically that's why probably your life is not changing, because you do not have time, and that tells me you are not organized. Because to succeed in life, guys, I learned many, many years ago, you have to be organized and you have to create time for learning. Because let me tell you, the master teacher was asked, how can we achieve greatness? And if you have watched any of my videos, I talk about this every single webinar, okay? The master teacher was asked, how can we achieve greatness? One of the things he said, there are 3 things you have to do. One is you have to learn, okay? If you believe in something, learn that something, guys. You have to learn. So if you believe in binary trading, or let's talk about Forex trading in general, or stock option or investments, if you believe in that, or crypto, you must learn, okay? Whatever skill that you want to be good at, you have to learn, okay? Learn everything, attend all the webinars, attend all the lectures, read as many books as you can, watch all the trainings, watch all the videos from the best of the best. Then the second thing is practice, okay? So first, you learn the skill, practice the skill. That's point number 2. And the third thing, and the most important thing, is to teach. So once you learn something and you have practiced and you become very, very efficient at it and very, very successful, then you must teach and share with the others. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. And with the pandemic, I realize I can be of help to many, many people out there. So I'm sharing my knowledge here and I'm not charging for it. The only thing I'll ask you guys to do is subscribe to this channel, share these videos, like the video, comment on the videos, and share this with somebody that needs help, okay? Because this can make a very, very nice side hustle where you can create money for your family and also for helping your neighbors and make some extra income. And for those of you who have no jobs at the moment, you've lost your jobs, you don't know what to do, well, you can sit down on your computer, internet, and spend an hour or two on Thursday morning to learn a skill that can be the difference maker in your life. Some people doing this full time. Some people are already telling me they have learned the skills that I have taught on these webinars, and they are on YouTube. They have watched the videos. They have gone out there, opened their accounts on Pocket Option, who is the broker that I'm going to use today. Pocket Option is a binary options broker and is one of the best for beginners as well as advanced. And the link is in the description, okay? Opening an account is free, and you get a free demo account, okay? And the demo account, you can practice as much as you want, okay? You can put money on the demo account for free, that is Pocket Options money, and you can practice without losing your real hard-earned cash. And once you get proficient at the strategy, the trading strategy, then you can toggle over to a live account, and where you can now put your money, your real money. So to toggle over from the demo account, you just click here where it says demo, and you can go to the live account, okay? So you click the live account, and you can go there and deposit money. And it's very, very simple to deposit money on Pocket Options, because all you have to do is hit that $sign, okay? So once you hit the $sign, it's going to bring up the options for you to join Pocket Options. And you can start with less than $100, okay? All right, guys? And you can deposit using Bitcoin, okay? So those of you who are crypto lovers, you can transfer Bitcoin to Pocket Options, and you can start trading from there. Or you can use other coins, Binance Coin, Stellar, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, okay, Litecoin, Tether, okay? And now, if you have a Coinbase account, you can quickly attach, you can sign on to Coinbase account, and you can transfer funds very, very easily. Same day, same time, everything. And if you don't have a Coinbase account, it's very simple to open a Coinbase account. It's free to open an account. All you have to do is you can use your debit card or credit card to buy the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. If you don't know how to do that, I have a video on my channel. So if you subscribe to this channel, you can watch some of the videos that show you how to buy crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and how to transfer between your broker or your exchange, crypto exchange or wallet, and pay for services like this. Okay, guys? So that is very simple. And if you don't know how to do that, you can just do a quick Google search, and that will allow you to open a Pocket Option account and load some money where you can start trading. Now, some people find this to be difficult, but a simple Google search or YouTube search, it will show you a step-by-step on how you can buy Bitcoin or Ethereum and fund your account on Pocket Options. And if you have any questions, you can comment below the video for those of you who are watching the replay on YouTube. And for those of you who are live here, you can, on the webinar, you can comment on the chat and I will answer questions. And of course, we also have our social media. You know where to find me. When I'm not live here, you can always reach me, and I always answer the questions. I have created a new WhatsApp group. Okay, the link is in the description. Go there and join. Okay, you might, if you be the first one to join, you can introduce yourself and ask any questions that you have, and I will try my best to reply to your questions and help you out. Or you can also join the Telegram group, the Facebook group, and please like and share this channel with your friends and anyone that you care about, that you want to help and change your lives. Now, before we proceed further, let us say a word of prayer. I'm a believer, and if you believe in something, you learn, practice, and teach, guys. So let us pray. Almighty, we pray that the new strategy that we are going to learn today shall help us make some money in the market, and may our trades be successful. We are looking forward to a 90% win rate. That is our goal for the day, 90%. We pray this in the power and the belief of the Almighty. Amen. Thank you, guys. I see there's a lot of people on this webinar right now. We have about 1,000 people, and that the webinar capacity is 1,000. So please put away all the distractions. Don't leave the webinar, because if you do, you might not be able to come back. The capacity is just 1,000, and we are almost there. My webinars are always jam-packed, and there's people from all over the world. I see there is Karensis from Berlin, Germany. She's always on my webinars. Welcome, Karensis. There's Mr. Pierre from Paris, France. Hi, Mr. Pierre. He is always on the webinar. Mr. Baker from Atlanta. How are you, sir? Rosemary, who is in Toronto. How are you? There's Scott from London. Tajimoto from Tokyo, Japan. Huha is in Seoul, Korea. And we have Malemala, who is from Cape Town, South Africa. We have Omoses, who is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. Rodrigo's in Rio de Janeiro from Brazil. We have Jose from Sacramento, California. And there are many, many, many others people on the webinar. Just give me a 1 if this is your first time on this webinar. Wow, I see there's a lot of ones coming in. So we still have a lot of people. And it is amazing that some people can create time, and then some people always claim that they don't have time. Let me tell you, if you want life to change, you have to change, okay? What you have been doing in the past has gotten you where you are right now. So if you're not happy with where you are right now, it's the things that you have done in the past. So here's a very nice advice from me. If you want your life to get better or change, then you have to get better, okay? And it starts by changing. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. The single step is create time for a training like this. This is a free training, okay? I'm giving. I'm not asking. Put away your credit cards, okay, guys? I'm not going to sell anything here. Please put away your credit cards, because I know most people, they are so used to being pitched, being sold something, and they end up buying courses. I've had people buy thousands of courses. I went through that before, spend lots of money on thousands of dollars on courses, on programs that did not work. Until I changed the way I do things, none of those things mattered anyway. So I spent lots of money. But now I realized I follow a basic principle that the master teacher has taught us. If you believe in something, you learn. Okay, focus. You learn as much as you can about that. Learn all the strategies, learn all the skills, and then practice. Okay, that is where most people fail. The difference maker is how much time you create for practice. Okay, because right now I see there's a lot of new people on the webinar. I'm going to teach a major principle today, simple principle that you can use. You can go into Pocket Option, apply this principle on your demo, practice, and you start winning big, and you can use that principle on your live account and make profit. Okay, 90% win rate. Okay, if you practice and follow the strategy as it is. It's like a copy and paste. You just do exactly. If I step, you step. If I back, you back. Okay, guys, just do exactly what I'm going to share with you. So today we're going to learn a very simple strategy that uses about 3 indicators. That is the Keltner channel, the stochastic, and the RSI. Okay? We're going to use that simple strategy. I'm sure you go to YouTube, you'll see a lot of YouTubers, so-called gurus and experts using it in different forms. But here is the thing. During this webinar, you're going to learn so many things. I'm going to help you with your mindset. I'm going to help you with your emotions. I'm going to help you with your risk management. So that is what you lack in some of the trainers that we have out there. All they do is they just show you their winnings, how they moved from $1 to 10,000, but they don't show you their losses. They don't teach you how they were thinking. They don't show you the rationale. So it becomes very difficult to implement what they're teaching. And basically, at the end, they're going to sell you a course for 10,000, 5,000. Yeah, I see Tajimoto is saying he paid 5,000 for a course, which did not help him. Yes, you're not alone, my friend. There are many, many other people. I can see here there's Josephine, who is in Sydney. She's saying the same. She just paid $12,000 for somebody to teach her the skills and also manage her account. She ended up losing her account, okay? They just run away with your money. So be careful on scammers on YouTube. They'll put their WhatsApp numbers there, and those are scammers. Some of them will just take your money. Don't be don't fall for stuff like that. Okay, anybody who promises you overnight riches or get rich quick schemes, those don't work. Okay, if they existed, we will all be rich. Okay, we'll all have jumped into those and made lots of money. No, they don't exist. So if they tell you it's going to be you're going to make millions by just swinging a wand or something, your finger, or clicking 2 buttons and you make millions, no, that does not exist. Okay, they're just going to scam you and steal your money. All right, guys. So with that, by the way, let's jump in. Okay, guys. So let's look at the setup now. So I'm going back to Pocket Option. That's the broker that I recommend for you guys, and the link is in the description. If you don't have an account with Pocket Option, go ahead and open an account. It's a very simple exercise. All you need is your driver license to be verified by Pocket Option, so that can just take a few minutes. Go ahead and your name, your address, and your driver. You can upload your driver license if you're in the US, and if you're global, they're available all worldwide, globally. So you can use your IDs or passports, okay? And mode of payments, they have so many other ways in which you can fund your accounts. They have web money, Skrill, and many other ways, okay? Depending on which part of the world you're coming from. So right here, I go to trading and I go to the demo. Now, why am I going to the demo? Even though seasoned trader. As a seasoned trader, you still use the demo. If you're learning a new skill, you want to use the demo first. Make sure it is winning on the demo before you can start using that on the live account, because you don't want to blow your money. You don't want to lose your real money. That is risk management 101, okay? So any new strategies I learn on the demo. I practice on the demo. When I start getting at least 90% win rate, then I know I can confidently use the same strategy on my live account and make some profit. Okay, guys? Now, before I start showing you some big numbers here, I would like to put a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor or an investment advisor. What I'm sharing here with you guys is my experience over many years. I started trading stocks, investing in stocks and the markets many years ago, passively through my work, 401ks and mutual funds and IRAs, and then actively buying stocks and stock options, Forex trading, and finally binary options trading, cryptocurrency trading, internet marketing, all those. So lots of experience to share. So just for now, what I'm sharing is my own experiences, and you can learn lessons from it and you can become successful. All right. So this is not financial advice. If you need financial advice, then you are in the wrong place at the moment, but you can sit and learn what we have to share. You can use this for entertainment purposes. And guys, subscribe to the channel, the Smart Wolf Club channel. For those of you who are watching the recorded replays on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, because every single Thursday we have a free training and I record the videos and upload them to YouTube. Now, if you get a chance to be live with us, you are welcome anytime, and you can ask your questions live on the chat box on the right-hand side. So guys, so as you can see here now, this is my demo account. Right now, this demo account is at 11,614 and 43. I was practicing some skills yesterday that were able to grow this demo account from $2,000 to $11,000 in one day. And the strategy I was using, I'm going to share with you guys next Thursday. So next Thursday, please log on to the webinar, come to the webinar, and if you can't get time to get to the webinar, look out for the video. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification when I upload that skill, that new strategy that was a killer strategy that will enable us to grow the account from $2,000 to over $11,000 in a day. And you're going to learn that strategy. But for now, I'm going to show you this simple but very effective strategy that very good for beginners and also seasoned traders. And you can use this to make some profits. Okay, guys? So as I said, this skill, this strategy requires 3 indicators. And the indicators are the Keltner channel and the RSI and the stochastic oscillator. So first of all, when you log on into, all right, let me just remove these favorites. I had favorite some options here, some currencies, some stocks. So now I have no favorites. So what Pocket Option does is they give you a variety. You know, you can trade currency pairs. For those of you who have Forex background, you know what currency pairs are. The major ones, they have like the USD versus JPY, Euro USD, GBP USD. GBP is the British pound against the US dollar. USD JPY is the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. The Euro versus the US dollar. We have the Euro AUD, that is the Euro versus the Australian dollar, the AUD versus the USD, the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. We have the US dollar CHF, that is the US dollar versus the Swiss franc. We have the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, okay? And they pay you different percentage profits. So for example, right here, at this time of the day, we have the CAD versus CHF, that is the Canadian dollar versus the Swiss franc at 83%. That means if you bid $1 and you win, you know, like with binary trading, we know it's either going up or going down. If you win that, you get 83%, which is $1.83. So for every dollar you put in, you get $1.83. So how many times are you going to do that? As many times as possible, right? Now, what is going to determine how many times you're going to do that? That's your market analysis. You analyze the market using your strategies, and if you have the right moment to take the trade or make the bid or make the choice, then you jump in, okay? So the basic setup for the strategy that we are going to do today is just, you need the 3 indicators, okay? And with Pocket Options, to arrive to the indicators, you go to this little doohickey up here. It looks like parallel lines. You click on that, and now all your most commonly used indicators are here. So as I said, we're going to use the Keltner channel. So it's this one right here. You click on that, and then you come and set it up like this. So the EMA period is 20. The ATR period is 10. The multiplier is 2. The default is, I think, is usually 1, so I just change it to 2. And the styles, okay, I didn't change the color, but I just thickened the lines to 2 pixels so I can see them, okay? So I just thicken the lines like that, make them 2 pixels, and I hit save. So that's why you see they're a little thicker here, and the background is slightly bluish. And then, of course, the RSI, again, you go up here, and you look for the RSI. It's right here. You click on that, and you come here, and again, the settings, the period is 13, okay? The default, I think, is 14, so I lowered it a little bit so it can be more stable. And then the style, again, the overbought and the oversold. The overbought is 70, the midline is 50, and the oversold is 30. And of course, I just thickened the lines to 2 pixels. So you click right there, and you can thicken the lines. So make them thicker so you can see them clearly. All right, so normally the default is 1 pixel, but I make them a little thicker, 2 pixels, so they are thicker. And you can see here the 70, 50, and 30, and here is the midline. So right now this pair here, this is not a pair, actually, this is the stocks. Again, that's another thing that Pocket Option provides. You can trade stocks OTC, and that is 24/7. Any time of the day you can trade. Saturday, Sunday, whether the market is open or not, you could be making money here just trading stocks. And you can use this strategy to trade stocks too, okay? OTC stocks. Then the other indicator is the stochastic oscillator. Okay, again, you go right here and you look for the stochastic oscillator. It's right here. It's one of the commonly used powerful indicators. So you hit a stochastic oscillator, and of course you come and change the inputs here. So the %K period, I use 5. The D period is 3. The smoothing is 3. Moving average, SMA. And the styles, I put my at 92, okay? The overbought, 92, and the oversold at 6%. And of course, I thicken the lines. I put 2 pixels on all the lines so that I can see them, okay? So we have our indicators all set up. Now, the other thing is the candles. So we are using 1-minute candles. This strategy will work very well with the 1-minute candles. And our trade time, we can, from 2 minutes to 3 minutes, even 1 minute sometime. But right now I put 2 minutes. So you come here and you click this here. You can see you select 2 minutes. If you want 3 minutes, you do that. So I put 2 minutes, and then you click that flag and I put 2 minutes. Okay, make sure that is also 2 minutes. Okay, and then so how much money are we gonna use to make our trades? Okay, the rule of thumb is for beginners, I advise you to use between 1% to 5% of your account. So for example, if you have $10,000 on your account, 1% of 10,000 is $100. 5% is $500. So that would be the maximum amount of money that you're willing to risk at any particular trade. Okay, you don't want to do more than that, because you can easily blow your accounts and start crying. Okay, we don't want that to happen. So that's why you're practicing on the demo anyway. So in the first place, that is the best risk management. Practice on the demo, and once you get efficient and skilled enough, you can use the same strategy on the okay, let's turn this to 2 minutes. Okay, I think we'll change it to 3. Okay, let's see. So we want just, yeah, so we're using 2 minutes. Okay, and I'm going to start trading with 200. That is 2%, almost 2% of my account. And what setup are we looking for? Okay, so the stochastic oscillator, if it is on the overbought position right here, guys, if it is, the lines are on the overbought position and they cross facing down, then we are likely to sell, to take a what? A put option. This put a sell trade. Okay. Now, we are not going to do that unless they are all in agreement. The 3 indicators have to be in agreement. Now, the RSI is going to help us see how stable the market is. Because sometimes you come in here and the market is all over the place. And sometimes we can use the RSI to tell us whether it's an overbought or oversold. But if the RSI is in the midline, the RSI line is in the midline at the 50, that is the best scenario we can have. Okay, because that shows the market is very, very stable and we are likely to win, increases our chances of winning. Okay, now the Keltner channel again has the same things. The outer line here, the topmost outer line here is an overbought line. So when the candles reach there, they are likely to change direction. So if a green candle crosses the topmost outer layer of the Keltner channel, then you should be looking for, be preparing to get, take a put or a sell trade, okay, going down. Okay, the same thing when the green, when a red candle crosses the lower, the bottommost line of the Keltner channel, then you should be prepared, like it is here now. It's touching the bottom, the red candle. This red candle is touching this line here, so we can see a green candle forming here. Green candle means it's a bull, it's a buy or call option. It's going up. The market is bullish at that particular time. Okay, so these candles are 1 minute candles. So each candle here represents 1 minute of the market for that particular stock option here, OTC stock. So we're gonna first start with the OTC stock. We will favorite a few of them here, and the only way I favorite them is I look at the ones that are paying the highest percentage. So like American Express, Bank of America, Caterpillar, Facebook, Gazprom, Google, Intel, Luck Oil, McDonald's. So all these are huge companies, okay? So we have them here as favorites. So I'll click on one of them and see what is going on here. So like this one here is American Express. You can see they have breached the candle. The green candles have breached the topmost layer of the Keltner channel. And then you can also see the RSI is up on the overbought position. The same thing with the stochastic oscillator. So we should be looking for a down trend here, changing direction very soon. So, but the only way you want to be guaranteed is to take the trade if the lines of the stochastic oscillator cross each other and face down. And then, of course, the RSI is another confirmation, confluence. And then, of course, what we have here with the Keltner channel. So right now, this is not a good setup for me. If I take a down or a put option or a sell, we are likely to lose because these have not committed themselves yet. The market is still, you can see it's still forming green candles, even though it's outside the Keltner channel. It's going up and it's going up. So it's not committed right now, okay? But we can keep an eye on that and see. Let's look at another one. Bank of America. You can see It breached the green candles here, and then the red candle formed, and they started going down. But again, they were forming green. So again, that's not a good setup for us. Let's find a good setup and see if we can take a trade here. So I can show you guys live my reasoning. And that's why I told you, with my trainings, you may want to sit here and watch until the entire video, sit in the entire webinar, ask your questions. You can't jump around because I keep sharing the information as I go along and I explain every single step. So right now here you can see this is going up. Okay, that is Caterpillar OTC. The green candle has formed. And of course, the other thing is you have to use your own market analysis. You can see the trend of this market, this particular stock was down, you know, it was down. So we kind of be looking for more buys than, if it is down, we are looking for sales. I'm sorry, we are looking for sales, sell. The market is going down. So put options, more of put options, because we are likely, again, to get into a buy or a call option and lose, okay? Now, so if you guys are getting lost with this language or what is a call option, what is a put option, just revisit your Forex, basic Forex training. You can find that on YouTube, just what are call options and what are put options. So you can understand what they are, okay? So right now you can see like the stochastic, the pair, the two lines actually crossed each other and they're facing up, telling us to take what we call a call option, all right? But you can see the RSI was in the oversold position and it went up, but now it's flattening and it's pointing down, and you can see that it's changing direction. And that's why I was telling you this would be a very risky trade for us to check, even though some of the criteria is being met. So sometimes you have to use your own market analysis. You don't just jump in because the indicators are showing you that. You have to open your eyes and see what is actually happening in the market. Because right now you can see there isn't much momentum on these candles here. They're forming short pinhead candles and they are not strong candles, okay? So if you enter here, you can easily lose your money. Okay, so let's look at another setup and see if we can find nice forming candles. So this is the Facebook stock, and you can see it's breached here, red candle, started going down, but again, in the midline of the Keltner channel. Now, some people don't, when they teach, they don't talk about the midline of the Keltner channel. The Keltner channel has a midline. Sometimes you can use that, can be used as support and resistance. The midline could be serving as the support where the candles actually come and change direction. The market changes direction. So you could see actually that's what's happening here. The red candle formed, breached the midline, and then a green candle formed, started going up, and now another red candle is forming. So again, that is not a good setup for us. So guys, patience is the key. If you want to win up to 90% of your trades, you have to be very patient. You got to spend some time doing the analysis, okay? So you know exactly when you jump in the deep end of the pool, you can swim, okay? You don't want to jump in there and you're not a good swimmer. You're going to drown, and that means the market is going to take your money, okay? In other words, you have to be sure that you're making the right step, the right move, and you can actually win so that you can increase your win rates. So again, still looking at the different stocks to see if we can find a momentous time for us to take the trade, guys. All right, let's see here. What do we have? They're right here in the midline, so there isn't much momentum there. Likely to lose our money if we jump in. This is going up, but the red candle is forming. So again, that's not giving us the right thing. So I will just go back. Let's look at American Express. Again, look at that. That's not good. All right. So I'm just going to remove all these favorites and go for something else. All right. Let's look at the currency pairs. Okay. So anything that's above 70 with the currency pairs at the moment, I can try that. So we are going to favorite some of these, and then we'll look at the setups, see if our strategy can be applied. Because we are trying to get to 90%. You'd rather take fewer trades and make money than take a bunch of trades and lose because that affects your winning rate and that affects your profitability. So I would rather take 1 or 2 trades, but profitable, rather than take multiple trades and end up losing a bunch of them, okay? You might not make profit, okay? So guys, let's look at what we have here. So this one is GBP JPY, that is the British pound, Japanese yen. Again, not much momentum. You can see actually the RSI line is lying on the overbought area and it is not going down. The stochastic oscillator is just in the mid there, confused. We don't know. It's not moving up or down. So let us look at another pair. The CAD JPY, that is a Canadian dollar versus a Japanese yen. Again, RSI line is just on the overbought, okay? And the stochastic oscillator is slightly movement there. But again, there is not much commitment and momentum. So jumping in here is a risky business. Okay. I know they say trading is risky, but of course you have to minimize your risk by doing your due diligence. Here's the difference between successful traders and those who don't make money. Those who don't make money, they don't spend the time to analyze the market, okay? And they don't practice their strategies. The successful traders, some of them take very few trades, but they make lots of money, okay? Because they take their time to analyze what is going on. So in an instance like this, you can see the candles. This is AUD versus CAD, Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar. The red candle actually breached the midline of the Keltner channel. A green candle formed and it is going up, okay? Now, I like to take my trades on the second candle. So this was the green candle forming, and if the green candle was forming here, I would jump in here. But right now, it is the fourth candle that is forming. So we are likely not to win this trade if we jump in here now. Because you can see it's actually changing directions. A red candle is forming. A weak red candle is forming. All right, guys. So it doesn't look like the market is momentous here. There isn't much momentum in the market. So we are still looking at these pairs here. Okay, so right now we are looking at the AUD JPY, Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Very, very little momentum, but it's showing that it's going down, so we can risk that and take a trade downwards. Because you see, this is the green candle breached the outer layer of the Keltner channel. A red candle forms, which is expected, and then the second candle was red, and it is going down. And you can see the RSI line was at the overbought position and is facing down. Again, the stochastic oscillator was closer to the overbought position, and they have crossed each other and they are facing down. So very, very strong signal, but we don't know. There isn't much momentum in the market, so I'm not sure if this will drive the candles down so that we can win this trade. But I had to take a trade and show you guys exactly how you can take a trade. But that is my reasoning, okay? My reasoning is that the candles are going to go down, so I took a put option, this arrow here, pointed down, and I bid $200, which is about 2% of my account. I told you you should be trading between 1 and 5% if you're a beginner. If you're a seasoned trader, I can risk up to 10%, you know, but mostly I like to trade below 5% because then it gives you a chance to trade the next day or an hour later or 2 hours later or a minute later. Because if you bid your whole account and you got it wrong, then you blow your account, man. Unless you have millions of dollars to deposit, then you'll be frustrated and you start saying this doesn't work. Your emotions are going to take over. And that's why some people fail in this. And it looks like we have 8 seconds to go, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booyah, we won that, okay? So we took the first trade, we bid 200, and we made 346, okay? So you invest 200, you make 346. How many times are you going to do that? What is your goal for the day? Is your goal to make $300 every day? Because $300 every day, that's $9,000 a month, okay? $9,000 a month times 12, that is $98,000 a year. You're almost making six figures, guys. How many people make 98,000 US dollars a year? Very few. You know, the average salary of a registered nurse in the US is about 83,000. The average salary of a nurse, 83,000. Okay? So it tells you they've spent 4 years in college. You could be making that from your home by just learning a strategy like this. In less than an hour, I can teach you this strategy, and you can start making $300 a day. We just made 346 in less than, I don't know, 15 seconds. We took a 2-minute trade, excuse me, and we made that, okay? So now our account has grown by $346, okay? So my goal for today is to make about $1,000, to push this to 12,000, okay? So let us look for another setup. Let's look at another pair. Let's look at the same pair is going down, but too late for us to jump in because I like to get in during the second candle. So here the green, so we missed that. We cannot get in there. That was the AUD JPY. That's the one we used. All right, let's look at this one. Let's look at that one. Let's look at that one. Let's look at that one. Let's look at the Euro USD. This is a very popular pair that a lot of people make a lot of money from, the Euro USD. Any pair with the USD, I would consider that a major pair and good. They're more stable, you know. Let's see. So that is the CAD, CHF, pretty unstable, but sometimes if the setup is great, I still jump in on trades like that. And this one here, you can see the red candle breached the midline of the Keltner channel. Now, most people teaching this strategy on YouTube, they don't show you that you can actually use the midline to take your trades, because this could act as a support and resistance for you when you're doing your market analysis. So, okay, let's see this one here. This is the Euro card, the Euro versus the Canadian dollar. So the green candle has approached the top of the top outer layer of the Keltner channel, and let's see what it does. So maybe this is a market reversal here. So it's likely to start forming red candles going down, and we could take a put option, okay, or a sell trade. So you sell when things are high, you buy when things are low, okay? Right? Isn't that the normal thing for a good investor? You go out and buy stuff when it is low, okay? And you sell when it's high to make a profit. So it's the same thing with binary options. When the pairs are high up here, you're going to be looking for sell opportunities so you can make money. When things are down here, low, you'll be looking for buy opportunities so you can make money when you sell up here. You understand? Just think about it. We buy when things are low. We sell when things are high. When the price is high, we sell, so we make a profit. When things are low, we buy. When the price is low, we buy. So this pair right now is high up here, 1.49115, the Euro CAD. The pair is high right now in terms of the price is high. But sometimes it will go down up to this line here. You can see it is 1.49015 instead of 1.49127. So right now here we should be looking for selling opportunities. And we can see that the stochastic is in the overbought position. So again, indicating to us that the market is likely to start going down, and that's when we need to sell really quickly so we can make profit. Right, guys? Everything is in the overbought position here, high price. Same thing with the RSI. It's not resting in the midline. It's up here closer to the 70% mark, more on the overbought side. So that's presenting a good opportunity for us to jump in for a sell. Okay, guys? So we'll just be watching this closely and see if that changes direction. And on the second candle, we can jump in. So a red candle is forming. That will be the first one. If a second red candle starts forming, then I'm likely to take a sell trade or a put option. But I'll wait until a second candle forms, because sometimes you jump in here and then it reverses right away and it continues going up and you lose your money. And beginners lose their money that way, and they say, how comes your strategy doesn't work? But you are not following the rules. The rules are very simple. Wait for the second candle. The second candle, if the second candle is in the direction of the market, then you're going to take the trade in that direction. So like now, you can see the second candle is forming and it is red, and you can see the stochastic lines have crossed and they are kind of facing down. The RSI is facing down. So we can go for a put option and cross our fingers. But I'm seeing not really, because it's still retracing, and that's why I'm taking my time. All right, let's just take that and see what happens. Okay, guys, so I took a 2-minute trade, sell trade, on this pair, the Euro CAD, Euro CAD, Euro versus a Canadian dollar, and we are hoping that the market will go down so we can make a profit. You can see the stochastic lines have actually opened up and they're facing down. The RSI is approaching the mid lane, but there's a lot of resistance. So I don't know. We might lose this one, guys. But trust me, losing and winning is part of the game, okay? So you could lose and win big the next time, or win big and then lose. But you have to minimize your risk by what we call risk management. That's why I'm saying you don't want to trade with more than 5% of your account, because then you have money to try and recoup your losses. Because what I'm going to do is, if we lose this one, I can double my bid here, and so that if I win, I can recoup the loss. You understand, guys? Because it looks like we are actually probably going to lose this one, because the big green candle is forming in the opposite direction. Even though our setup was looking good, the thing is, I can tell you the market, there isn't much momentum in the market. So any little push, manipulation is going to push the price up. Now, there are many things that can manipulate the market. The brokers can, and also news in the market, okay? Or there could be a large whale or a large shark, fish, bank that has dumped a lot of money, bid lots of money on this, and that can move the market, can cause a market shift. Okay? Massive, massive. Because, you know, the market is not your friend, and you're competing alongside many, many other traders. Okay? Some of them have big fat accounts. So they can shift the market by shifting their bids into something like that. Okay, so it looks like there isn't much momentum here, and we are going to lose this trade, guys. There you go. So we just lost. So I'm going to double my bid, okay, and look for a setup that is good, and that will help us recoup our losses. All right, so right now I'm looking at a pair, CAD, CHF, that is Canadian dollar versus Swiss franc. And this is down here. You can see it has breached the lower level of the Keltner channel, and the RSI confirms that, and the stochastic also confirms that. It's oversold here, and it's oversold here. So we're just hoping that we'll have enough momentum to the buyers will come in and start pushing this up. Because right now the sellers are winning here. They are selling and selling. That's why this has gone down. So if the buyers come and start pushing this up, then we can jump in and ride the wave and also succeed. But it still looks like the sellers are still stronger. There's a lot of sellers there. Let's look at this. Again, this one has a slight movement there again. Sellers coming in and pushing it down. All right, this one, buyers and buyers pushing it up. And let's see this other pair. Again, that pair is the Euro GBP. All right, so it seems like it's going down, but we wait for the second candle and then we can jump in and see if we can recoup our losses, guys. So what you're learning here is that you got to be very patient, guys, while you're trading. You got to do your analysis, take your time. Don't be in a hurry, guys, and focus. That's why I tell you, if you have any emotions running through your mind, leave them outside the door, okay? Leave your emotions outside the door. Your mind has to be clear. You cannot bring your emotions to the trading room. You are going to lose. All right, so that, guys, it looks like the market is going down. So let's see. I just entered with the $400 bid, and I took a put option because our Keltner channel, we are on the upper line up here, outermost, and the RSI is pointing down. It was on the overbought towards the midline. The stochastic lines crossed and they're facing down. But again, as I said, there isn't much momentum in the market. There's a lot of push back and forth here. So I'll not be surprised if we lose that too, guys. And if we lose, that does not mean the strategy does not work. It's just that the market conditions at the time of our trade are not favoring us. There could be horrible news, or there could be just market manipulation by a few sharks and a few whales, or even the brokers, okay? Don't trust any of the people. Even the brokers could be manipulating the market. Okay, guys? So all you have to do is do your best, do your analysis, and of course, trust in the almighty power. Do your best. Do your due diligence. And then the rest you leave to the powers, the almighty powers. So I'm crossing my fingers here, guys. It looks like we are very close to winning or losing at the same time. Yeah, because it's just right there. There isn't any momentum to push this market down in our favor. So it looks like we're going to lose it, but really, really, really close, guys. And I think we did lose it. Very, very painful loss because it was so close, but yet so far for us, so we ended up losing that. Okay, so I can again go to double this to 800, and that's why I'm telling you guys, when you are trading, you want to start with the smallest percentage of your account. For up to 5% for beginners max, or for seasoned traders, you can go up to 10%. Now, 10% of my account is over $1,000. So right now, I'm trying to take $800 trade to see if I can recoup the losses. I'm still not at 10% because that's the maximum. And if I lose 15% of my account, I call it a day. I leave the trading room and I go out and do something else and come back later when the market is favorable. Because right now the market is not favoring us. I know the strategy works, but the market is not favoring us. Okay, so it's just not a good day for us to trade at the, or a good time, a good moment, guys. So let's see again, different pairs. Let's look at the different pairs. I'm just looking at the different pairs to see if I can see any good setup or any possibility of recouping these losses. Again, let's look at a good setup. And all right, let's look at let's go back to stocks again and see. So I'm going to remove these. See what is going on in the stock market. OTC stock. Pocket options provides you a lot of choices. There's currencies, cryptocurrencies for lovers of Bitcoin, commodities for those who like silver and gold. Again, you can see the setup for gold. Okay, that's the setup for gold. It's volatile, very volatile, but there's a lot of money who make money. There's a lot of people who traders who use gold or silver. They like to trade those, okay? And you can see there's a line of resistance here. So once it gets there, it's likely to change directions. Okay, support and resistance. Guys, don't forget the basics that you learned in Forex trading. The things that I taught you guys when we were doing the Forex trading. Not binary trading, but Forex trading. Just the regular Forex trading. We learned about support and resistance. Yeah, if you look at these two candles here, the green and the red candle next to each other with the flat tops, that can be forming a very nice resistance. And then down here, you have support down here, okay? So the market will try to go up here to hit the resistance line, and it will bounce back to the support line, okay? So this is silver. I'm looking at silver. So it's likely to come down all the way down to that level right there, okay? So basically, it is going down. That's for the silver. So I was just showing you that with pocket options, you have very many choices. All right, let's favorite some of these again, the stocks. Let's take the ones that are paying 92%. And let's take a look at them and see if we can get a real good setup where we can just recoup our money. Okay, it doesn't look good thus far. It is not looking good. I think it's just a bad day or a bad moment. Things not working out in the markets. Could be some news. And you can always check the news. You go to investing.com, Forex trading, and look at the news. If there's anything in the market that could be making the market like this. Okay, so right now you can see I'm looking at the McDonald's over-the-counter stock. All right, I'm looking at what is available here for us. All right, again, that didn't really show us. You can add more stocks and see which one has a good setup. All right, this one here, it's going up. And you can see the RSI is pointing up. This one has crossed and is going up. So maybe we can take that trade. Okay. So let's cross our fingers. There's very little momentum, but we will know in the next 2 minutes. I just took a call option on the Alcoa Inc. OTC stock. And the reasoning was because the Keltner channel, you see this red candle here had breached the Keltner channel, then the green candle appears and the stochastic oscillator is pointing up, the lines have crossed and pointing up, the RSI is also pointing up, but we might have just hit a resistance line here in the middle of the Keltner channel and it is coming down, so that might just take our profits away. But we just cross our fingers that this will not happen in the next 2 minutes. We have 39 seconds. So hopefully that does not happen in the next 30 seconds so we can win that trade. It looks like a weak green candle. Oh no, again red, weak red, weak red, weak green. Okay, green has formed. And it's trying to go up. It's coming down now. We have just 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booyah. So we won that trade. So we made for 1,488. Okay. Our goal was to make 1,000. So we just went over that. Let's look at another setup, so at least we can take our account to 12,000, because that was our goal. Get it to 12,000 and we call it quits for the day. And then you guys make sure you practice this on the demo, okay? If you don't have an account, binary option trading account, please click the link in the description. Open an account with Pocket Option. Is very good for beginners and also advanced traders. They give you a lot of tools and a lot of choices. You can see we transitioned from currency pairs because we were not able to get a good setup. We looked at commodities, silver and gold. These are very volatile. Okay, so I would not show these to beginners, but if you are advanced, we can work on that. Now, stocks, and they also offer OTC stocks. OTC stocks, you are trading against the broker, and they pay more on that, 92%. That's why we're able to make we bid 800 and we made 1,490 something. So we recouped our losses here and made some profit. You can see here the trades that we took today. Okay, so we won the first trade, we lost 2. Okay, so I bid, the first trade was 200 and I won that. We made 346. Then I bid 200, I lost that, and then I doubled my bid to 400 and I lost that. Okay, so that's $600 right here. So then I bid 800 so that I can recoup these losses. So you can see 800 and we made 1,488. So we are over. We've made a profit here between these 3 trades, between these 4 trades here. We took 4 trades, we lost 2, and we won 2. And we won, 1 was a big win. So that's what you want to be able to do, because then that way you're still profitable. And we are still profitable, okay? We are almost, so you guys are supposed to be looking at stuff like that, okay? All right, so right now I'm analyzing some more stocks and see if we can take another trade. Okay, so here we missed a good moment here. You can see this is a 3M company. OTC stock went up and it's still going up. But we cannot take the trade because we said what? The rule number 1, either on the second candle. That's when we should jump in. Now, this is the 5th candle. So we can jump in here and it will change direction. And that's exactly what's happening. You can see it's forming a weak red candle and it's probably going to start going down. And you can look at the RSI, it's in the midline. The stochastics has already reached the overbought, so it's likely going to change direction. Let's look at the Google OTC. Google OTC is slowly creeping down. It is going down. But it doesn't give us a good setup, okay? All right, guys, so I am looking at another stock. 3M, no, McDonald's. Again, not a very good setup here, because look at our stochastic. It's all over the place. Let's look at IBM. Again. Okay, I can bring up more stocks. There's a lot of them here. I can favorite more of these and see if we can find something that's gonna work with us. Okay, here we go. The Look Oil OTC. You can see now that's going down. The RSI is pointing. The stochastics is actually pointing down. It's a weak. There's no momentum, so this is actually changing directions. Okay, let's look at the Home Depot. Again, the Home Depot is just no momentum. IBM is going down. It is going down, so we can go with that. All right. So I just took a 2-minute put option for IBM, and let's cross our fingers. So if we get 12,000, we would have made at least $1,000 profit. That's our goal. It doesn't look like that. It looks like the market is gonna creep up on us, and this is changing. Okay, there's some momentum here. So guys, you can look at the RSI. RSI is very, very powerful. Any slightly twitch at the tip of the RSI line, you can see it means a lot of movement on the candles. But right now it's strongly pointing down. So it's giving me a lot of confidence that we are gonna win really big on this trade. And we will have made over $1,000 in profit today. There we go. 5, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Booyah! So we won that trade, guys. And now you can see our account is at 12,584 from 11,000 about 300. So we have made over $1,300 profit in the time we've shared together. So guys, if there's still people out there who don't believe what they're seeing here, they think there's some magic. There's no magic. I have explained everything. All the cards are on the table. I'm not hiding any cards. You guys saw me taking the trades, and the rules that I'm following, they're very simple. The rules of your strategy, you got to abide by those rules. Don't change just because you lost something and you're trying to recover your losses, because that's how you lose. People blow their accounts. You got to keep your head calm, okay? Your mindset. So you got to work on your mindset, guys, okay? Don't let the anxiety take over that you're losing, or emotions. Leave the emotions outside the window, outside the door, and just have a cool head. So you know your goals. If you have your goals set up properly, then you're not going to be any emotional. You know very well, this is my goals, okay? When I'm trading, risk management 101, don't trade more than 10% of your account at any given time. That is if you're a seasoned trader. If you're a beginner, keep it between 1 and 5%. So for example, if you only have a $100 account, trade with $1. $1 is 1%. The max you can trade is 5%, okay? Now, if you lose the first trade, you can double up the second $2. If you lose $2, you can double up to $4. Don't go over $5, because that will push you above 5%, okay? Now, if you lose the $4, and then you start all over again, $1, $2, $3. Now, if you lose 15% of your account during any trading session, let's say out of the $100 you started with, you lose $15, then call it a day, go home, go out, take a walk, go to work, go do something totally different, and then come back when the markets are ready for you and when you have a fresh mind. Okay, guys? Because let me tell you, there's so many things that can make the market, like you could see today, the market was really tough on us, guys. Okay? It took me a long time to find a good strategy, and we lost 2 trades in the process, okay? So you can see here, this was the first trade that we took. Yeah, we took this first trade here, $200 trade. We took that and we won. Then we took the second one and lost. We doubled our bid and lost 2. Then we doubled our bid again and won big. And then I kept the same huge bid and we won. So now this gave us a lot of profit, guys. This made our day right here. Now, for beginners, this might be tough to emotionally handle this type of losses, okay? That's why I'm saying you need to work on your mindset, okay? Hang around people who have the right mindset, people who have the same thinking like you have. Because if you hang out around Uncle Tom, who is so pessimistic, who doesn't believe in binary options, who doesn't believe in anything, my friend, once you lose this, they're going to tell you, see, I told you, you're going to lose money. This is a scam. This is what? You can see, guys, this is not a scam. If you follow your strategies, you are going to make money, and you will make big profits. And that's why some of those people that show you on YouTube, on Instagram, they told you they made money. This is how they make money. They follow set rules and strategies, and they do not give up. One loss here did not make me change my strategy. I used the same strategy. All I did was, I know my goals, I know my risk management, I know the limit, the amount of money I can bid per trade. I know is 10% of my account was 1,000, but you can see none of these bids is 1,000. So I was not going anywhere near my upper limit. 10% for a seasoned trader, 10% is the upper limit for any given trade. Okay, some people will show you where they're trading their whole account. Okay, you don't wanna do that, because you don't know how much money they have. They have lots of money. They can blow 2,000, 10,000, 50,000, and put another 1 million and continue trading like nothing happened. That's pocket change for them. So you don't wanna. I don't want to look at those. Okay, so I look at what I have on hand. How much money can I afford? If I can only afford $100 for trading, then I don't want to blow my 100. Okay, if that's all I have, then I gotta practice the best risk management, which is I will trade with 1 to 5%. So for $100 account, I'll start with $1. If I win, I double it to $2. If I win, I add to $3. If I win, $4. If I win, $5. That's the maximum, 5%. Now, if I start with $1 and I lose, I double it to $2. And if I win, I continue from $2. I start trading $2, which is 2% of my account. Now, if I lose $2, then I double it to $4, see if I can recover. Now, if I lose the $4, I'm not going to double it to $8. No, because that pushes me to 8% of my account. So I'm going to come back to $1 and see if I can start winning again, start afresh. Now, if I continue losing until I lose 15% of my account, so for $100, if I lose $15 in one single trading session, I leave. I walk away and come back, because I still have $70 left, $75, I mean $85 left in my account, right? 100 minus 15 is 85, right? So here we go. Let me bring a calculator here. Go to all Google and bring up a calculator. Okay, so here we talked about $100. There we go, $100 minus the 15%, which is $15, $85. So I still have $85 day one. I lost 15% of my, that is the goal for loss. And what is your goal for winning? Okay, again, 10%. I work with 10% every day. If I can grow my account by 10% every day, I am happy, because that means at the end of the month, if I trade every day for 30 days, that is 300%. Okay, so my account was 10,000. Okay, around 11,000 and some change. Okay, that was my account, around 11,000 and some change. Okay, 11,000 and some change. And what did I do? What did I do? I said I want to grow my account by at least $1,000, because 10% of around 11,000, 10,000 is 1,000. Okay, let's make it a round figure. If you have a $10,000 account, 10%, excuse me, 10%. If you have $100, 10% is $10. Okay, so guys, here we go. So we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We won 3 trades and we lost 2. So that's 60%, right? But you guys, you're forgetting that our 2 winnings here were massive wins, okay? Because I was trading at a higher percentage of my account, 8% of my account. So this made our day, And if you can do that every day, that's like over $1,000 every day. That is $30,000 a month. Okay, that's what you see on this guy is telling you on Instagram. I made 30,000. Okay, now I'm seeing here a very good setup, guys, right here. We can take that trade while we're talking. This was a great setup. Hopefully the market doesn't change, but you can see it was a great setup. The RSI is pointing up. The stochastic oscillator, the lines have just crossed and they're going up. This is a Keltner channel. This was breached here by the red candle, and now it's going up. So hopefully this has the momentum to push it up. All right, guys. So I'll report these results on Thursday next week. So let's see how far this account would have gone. So guys, thank you very much. Those of you who have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And those who want to ask questions, you can go to the Telegram group. There's a link there, or the WhatsApp group, and ask your questions, and I'll be there to help you guys. Thank you, and may the Almighty bless your trades and the markets. May they be favorable to you guys. Good night, good morning, and goodbye.